definition of insanity is. Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. That is crazy. The first time somebody told me that, I don't know, I thought they were bullshitting me, so boom, I shut up. The thing is, okay, he was right. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Mission accomplished. Good work.
Call of Duty 2 is the hardest campaign I have ever played. And that is saying something because I have completed both the original Modern Warfare and World at War on Veteran, which has been memed into oblivion for the amount of grenade spam that AI does. But why now? Why play Call of Duty 2 when the game came out so long ago? Well, my friend Joe, who I'm game sharing with, has Call of Duty 2 digital. The entire reason I wanted to play Call of Duty 2 was to grab some easy achievements and put another notch in my belt saying I completed yet another veteran campaign. I said that on a whim and downloaded it because I thought it was going to be easy. It wasn't going to be overly hard like World at War. I thought I was prepared. And for the majority of the Russian campaign, everything was going pretty smoothly. And then I hit the British arc. This is the most pain-inducing thing I have ever brought upon myself by choice. It's either tight corridors or small open battlefields with AI constantly throwing grenades at you or spamming the MP40. And do you want to know what the kicker is, ladies and gentlemen? I'm recording this before I've even finished the campaign. I'm not even halfway through. And I've been trying to do this for a long time. And I don't know what to do except keep doing it over and over again. The definition of insanity, ladies and gentlemen. This campaign has some of the best location ideas, but because of the limitations in the hardware, this campaign is just absolutely brutal. Everything is single dungeons or small hallways, so it's very easy for you to die and revert to a checkpoint that was 2 hallways ago. Not to mention the enemy spawn points are just out of your vision, so if you get behind a corner too fast, 10 to 15 guys can sprint out from behind a corner and just annihilate you. There's this one segment in the Russian campaign where you have to blow up 2 tanks in a square. Now, you think the square would have some cover or no enemies, you would just really have to worry about the tanks. You'd be completely wrong, because there's more enemies here than I think I've ever seen in a single game area, plus the tanks. The only reason I got by it is luck and smoke grenades. And while we're on weapons, they feel so much worse than World at War. The MP40 has insane recoil that I can barely use it. The Thompson is great, but I always find myself running out of ammo. And friendly fire is on the top of its game. It's insane. You can't even take out one of your teammates for ammo. In World at War, I used to kill our friendly bots to get the PBSH all the time. You can imagine my shock when I just kinda went to the game over screen. Oh my god, the Lee Enfield is the worst rifle I have ever used in my life. At least the Russian one, you can reload the entire magazine. With this terrible gun, you have to shoot 5 bullets to reload 5 bullets. When I was first playing the game, I thought my X button was broken. And you have to use it every single mission because the Thompson's range is terrible in this game. The only great weapon here in the entire game that I found so far is not even a weapon. The smoke grenade is the best thing I have ever used in my entire life. The only problem is that you get 4, and it's really hard to find more in the campaign. You really have to pick your spots because This campaign is absurdly long for a game that came out in 2005. The mission select screen has 4 different mission icons for each faction, so I went in assuming there was only 12 missions. Lo and behold, each mission is actually 4 tiny missions that aren't so tiny, which increases the length of this game to absurd numbers. I was not prepared for this. I was not prepared for the amount of time I would have to sink into Call of Duty 2, a game I had no desire to play in the past, but now that I have it, I am too far in to give up. And I'm not even in the American campaign yet. Just imagine, oh my god, I am still stuck in Rommel's Revenge, or whatever that mission is called, when you're attacking the town. These checkpoints are brutal in the number of enemies that spawn in. They rival World at War's infinitely spawning enemies until you actually have to move up. I didn't know a game on the Xbox Classic had the capacity to spawn in so many guys. I don't know whether to be furious or kind of impressed. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I think it's safe to say I have clinically gone insane when it comes to this game. I can't back out now. My Series S only has so much storage and every single gigabyte counts, but I do not care. This 10-ish so gigabyte game is going to stay on my Xbox until I finish this veteran campaign and get all of the achievements. All the achievements are just to beat the veteran campaign, so all I really have to do is keep grinding. I am not going to look up a speedrun. I am not going to look up tips and tricks. I am going to brute force this because that's how I've beaten every single veteran campaign in the past. It's crazy to compare this game to Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered, the last veteran campaign I played. It took me 3 days, and I have had Call of Duty installed on my Xbox for a month. Every single day taking a small stab at it until I eventually get fed up with it and quit. Call of Duty 2 has made me quit off Xbox for the night. The last time that happened, I was like 14 years old. I'm going insane. And I don't think I can do anything to stop it. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. So yes, I am insane. Call of Duty 2 made me insane. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy what I do, maybe consider checking out some of my other stuff. Thank you so much.